The desk you are looking at is what I made for my room using my own design. It's nothing crazy, but it was a first experience, and if you want to join me on that experience, then here you go. Okay, cool. What's up? So I want to build a table, and it's probably not gonna look good, and that's fine because my goal was just to learn about woodworking, honestly, because I'm interested in it. I was scrolling through TikTok one time and I saw this beautiful bald guy, with a soothing voice, just like building the most beautiful furniture I've ever seen. Um, I think his name is Blacktail Studios. But I kind of got inspired by him a little bit, and I have a small desk. I want to make it bigger. So, hey, we're going to order some supplies. I have a few sketches that I've actually drawn while working, but don't tell my manager that. He probably won't care. These are heavier. Oh my god. When I ordered everything, I was honestly a little nervous. I spent about $400 online on just the wood and the table legs. I'd never spent that much money on something that I would need to make, other than like Legos probably. But that has instructions. The desk that I'm building doesn't. So it was a big step to hit the confirm purchase button, but I did it, and I was definitely regretting it at first. It was a bit scary spending that much money on something you don't know is going to turn out right or not, but that would be up to me, I guess. When I got the wood, I took it out to my dad's garage. I don't really have a wood shop. I don't think many people do. So the garage works fine, but yeah. Something I noticed with the wood, since I ordered it online, obviously that's a bit abnormal, I would say. Usually you go to like Lowe's or something, but a lot of the wood in the corners of it were beat up, and I'm assuming that's because it had to be shipped to my house. So I was just marking about an inch from the end of each edge to cut it off. And right now I'm testing the weight of it. I don't know why. Originally I was going to glue two of these pieces of wood together for a thicker table. But, obviously it can hold my weight. I'm not that heavy, but still, it was barely bending. So I think one wooden plank is good enough, I guess. So after a couple hours, my dad's finally home, and we can start cutting. He he didn't trust me to cut it on my own, which I don't blame him. I've used a table saw probably 2 other times, so we got to work once he was home, though. So I was really hoping to finish all the cutting in one night or one day so that I could get on to the next steps, and thankfully I did. But I stayed up pretty late to achieve that. Oh well, though. I got more comfortable with the table saw, so I guess I can't complain. After the first cut, we noticed the blade was a bit worn, so we're just replacing it in this clip. And then we keep on cutting. And as you can see in this video, it's like the wood is burning while it's being cut. I guess that's a good indicator to tell you that you should get a new blade. And then this is after we changed it, and you can see it's a lot nicer.
Turn the damn thing on. You told me to turn it off. I wasn't sure what you meant.
Okay, so I didn't record the whole cutting process, but all of this is the desk, just obviously not assembled yet. These are for the drawers, these are the shelf pieces, and then I have these 3 big ones. This is the desk, but yeah. So I have the desk unassembled. I'm gonna sand it down now and then stain it and then build it. Before I do any of that though, I have a big mess that I gotta clean up. I completely forgot that I need to clean this up, so we're gonna bust out the vacuum and get all the sawdust taken care of. So yeah. So a lot of this wood needs sanded, so I'm gonna do that right now. The sanding process was super simple because the front and bottom are actually pre-sanded. So I really just had to sand the sides of it, of each piece of wood that I had cut. And while I was sanding, I actually got a call from my friend from high school. He's in college right now, and he was in town. You know, he's like, hey, what are you up to, blah, blah, blah. I told him, I was like, hey, yeah, I'm building a desk for my room right now. And he thought it was funny because I told him in high school that I wanted to build a desk. So this has been like a project on my mind for years now, and I'm just now finally getting to it, so. And look at that. Oh my gosh. Not even a splinter. Yo. What is up, guys? We are going to Lowe's. It is day 3 of the project. What? Got the stuff. What'd you get, bro? What'd you get? What's that? Candy corn. Why? Candy corn is so bad.
It's fall though, like.
We're at Lowe's. Paintbrush. 17 bucks. Okay. Dang. Wood glue. I don't know if I'll really need it, but it's good to have. Yeah. Big sheet.
Look at this toddler. Stupid idiot.
Yeah, 16 inches. We'll do 16 inches. And we need 2 of these, so 18 bucks each.
It's gonna add up.
I know, it's gonna be like 100 bucks. Okay, boys and girls, we're out of the Lowe's. $102 deep. It's day 4, and my dad kicked me outside.
he wanted the garage back so he could park his car. So we are going to be pre-staining and staining today. And I didn't realize how in-depth the process was. I'm wiping off all of the wood right now to get all the sawdust off of it. And then after I do that, the pre-stain can be applied. Basically what pre-stain does is it applies an even finish over the wood so that when you stain it, it looks nice and pretty. So I'm stirring the pre-stain right now, and then I'm just going to use a rag and rub down the wood. I probably should be wearing gloves, but I'm not. If you do this, wear gloves. Don't go and follow my example. So because I was kicked outside, I had to use scaffolding to place all my wood on a surface. I put wooden planks through the scaffolding, and then I just laid my wood pieces on top of those planks. And it worked out really good. Other than the fact that the sun kept shifting around, so like I would have to move across my yard to find shade. You'll see that process probably a little later on, but this definitely worked pretty good, I thought. Because once I was done with the wood, I just place it on a wooden plank underneath. So this is the part of the finishing process where you can really see the wood come to life. I was actually surprised at how good it looked, because I didn't really know what staining was, but I mean, like, it's kind of obvious. Staining stains the wood the color that you buy, duh. But I mean, it looks so amazing. I think, at least. I think it looks pretty nice. And yeah, I'm using a brush to apply it, and then I'm taking this lint-free lambskin cloth, and I'm rubbing the excess stain off of it, just so that everything's nice and even when it dries. And then I take the excess stain that I collected on the cloth and I wipe it along the sides. And look at that, I dip it in the stain itself and go at it. Turned out good though, so hey. If it works, it works. Halfway through the day, my friend actually came over, and he had the exciting task of watching me do all of the work. I told him originally that, hey, do you want to help me build a table? He was expecting some IKEA furniture. Instead, he just got to watch me do this. I mean, he did help. I mean, look at that. He's helping me flip the wood over. So, he did something, right? Not much, but hey. I kind of felt bad. But we ate pizza after this, so you know what? I'd say it was totally worth it. That looks so much better, and I didn't even stain it properly yet. Twist it the other way and it tightens up. You can go like all around.
I'll follow your arm.
Oh.
feels so nice. I can't get it to like not go down, so it just like goes like this. Epic photography. Oh, I got you.
Come on now, Sonny boy.
Tour Sunday.
Tour
and
Sunday.
you're like, come over and watch me do this. Yeah, you said watch. I would have been like, You said help you assemble a table or build a table, not help you.
And you're like, shit, I already bought so much furniture. We'll get this done lickety split.
Yeah, I just assembled the whole table in the kitchen that you saw. Assembled that all together. I was like, we'll screw some nails in.
Nah. Okay. Day 4? No, day 3. Day 3 complete. We have all the wood. It's
He didn't let me walk.
No, sorry. No, you're fine. I trust the quality. It's all drying on this scaffolding. And yeah. I'll be back tomorrow doing this whole thing again with the polyurethane. Can't wait.
All right, polyurethane time. So on video, I feel like this is gonna look a lot similar to the staining process. So I'm not gonna like make it a long section of the video. I'm gonna like skim through it. But funny enough, this is actually the process that took the longest time to complete. This took 2 days to apply 2 coats of polyurethane. Now, technically, you're supposed to do 3, but I only did 2 because once you apply a coat, you have to wait 4 hours, and I had to flip each piece of wood, so I did 1 coat, and then I flipped it over after waiting 4 hours, did the other side, and waited 4 hours. So that's like 8 hours of the day, and it took me 2 days to do 2 coats, so yeah, you're going to see a very sped up video for this, but just know this was the most tedious process. And yeah, I almost, that was a close call, huh? Hey, look at that. It's a ladybug. Uh-huh. And so I talked about this earlier, but because the shade moved, I had to move all the wood away from the tree over to a different spot in my yard. So, like, I had to do this twice where I just shifted everything over. And then, yeah, we're just doing the same thing with each piece of wood. And then after everything's dry, you're supposed to sand it off. So that's what I'm doing right here. It got dark out, so I just put a little like headlight on, and I went to sanding. And I'll tell you what, it actually worked fine. So it might look stupid, but hey, it worked perfectly. You know what? So whatever. I don't even care. So I didn't record day 2 of applying the polyurethane because it's just going to be the same thing on repeat. But You can rewatch the first part if you want. I don't care. That would help me out. So a bird pooped on my wood and tried sanding it off, but I'd say that's good enough, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna take these all in the garage so that doesn't happen again. Alright, it's day 7 and we're finally assembling something. So, hey, the good part has finally started, huh? At least I feel like for the viewer, it's the most accomplishing part that you can see, like actual progress. Everything else just is like meaningless. But I feel like assembly is the most rewarding for a viewer and for me, I guess, as well. But right now I'm building the side cabinet of the table. I don't know what you would call it. Like the shelving on the side of the table that I'm making. And yeah, if you're paying attention to how I'm screwing things in, I'm not doing a good job. This is like the first real time I've used a drill and impact. So the first handful of screws are definitely stripped out, but by the end, I got a little bit better. I would like to say I'm sufficient at handling the most basic power tools now. The way I'm installing this is so sketchy. I don't really know how to more safely attach pieces of wood at a 90-degree angle. I just have like a suitcase that was hanging around in the garage propped up so that I could like screw the pieces of wood in at a 90-degree angle. I don't know how people do it, because how do you like hold the two pieces of wood without it falling over? I don't know. I figured out a way and it worked. So I'm happy about that, but I definitely need to do research on how like professional woodworkers do that. Maybe they don't use screws, they use wood glue. I'm not sure. But it still confuses me. I still don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. But yeah, this was a really satisfying moment for me because everything else was prepped. This was also definitely nerve-wracking because if I messed up, it actually would affect the wood. Like if I messed up staining, it wasn't a big deal because it was just visual. If I messed up like screwing something in, you can't just you can unscrew it, but the hole will still be there. You can't unhole it. And so I was a little bit nervous. Also, my setup is so laughable, so that probably adds to it. But I'm telling you, it all worked pretty darn good. There weren't that many slip-ups. And I didn't get it fully assembled in one night because I had work the next day, and it was getting pretty late, but I got a good chunk of it. I think I got everything but the drawers done. And look, there's my dad harassing me and telling me how to do everything better than I'm doing it. As your dad does, I guess. Which, hey, you know what? I can't give him too much of a hard time. I'm using his power tools right now, so thank you, Dad. Although I did buy my own drill and impact because he uses his for work. It was a lot of money. It was $200 freaking, but whatever. And so now you can actually kind of visualize it. And that's going to be the top that I'm screwing in right now. Look at that. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? I'm looking at it right now on my desk as I'm recording this audio, and it's doing its purpose so amazingly.
So I have this shelf here, and there's this little divider that I haven't screwed in yet. The reason I haven't is because there is a significant gap. There's not really a gap in the very back, but there is one, as you can see there. I have this really tiny piece of wood, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it onto this, and then it's like it's so perfect. It'll be such a snug fit once this is glued onto this, and then I'm gonna screw it down top and bottom to complete the shelf. I still need to add drawers, but I'm working on it. Okay. Surface must be clean and dry. Joints must fit. Apply heavy spread. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that piece glued, it's like, you can see there's a gap in the middle actually, because the piece of wood wasn't long enough, I guess. But it's way more solid on right here. Like, you can see how much of the gap was fixed. It's like very very tight right here. So I'm gonna screw this down. Ah. Yeah, it works. We're going with the swivel rotate maneuver. Echo! Echo! Okay, here's where it gets tricky. Because I have to line the screw up and just hope that it's in the middle. I mean, I could do it more professionally, right? But that's, yeah, that's not, I'm stupid, so we're gonna do this, and it's gonna work, because I couldn't tell you, but it's going to. It worked. Okay. Now, we gotta flip the whole thing upside down and screw it in from the bottom. And we're gonna hope that I don't drop it and frick it up. That's how you know it's built. Oh my god. Woo. That's how you know it's built tough. I don't need to hear anymore. Boom. Look at that. Oh. Woo. Boom. Oh my. Now we just need to flip it over and get started on everything else. The drawers is what we need to do. The pieces ready for it. So yeah, next step is filling the drawers. Okay. 2 drawers will be right there. Go. Okay, boys. So we're working on the drawers now, and I have this drawer slide that needs to be connected to this. I already connected the one, and boom, look at that. So I'm gonna connect this part to the wall, and then I'll have a shelf or a drawer. So how these work, all I gotta do is press down on this, and then I can pull it out. And then here's the other part. I'm gonna set that aside, and I just need to glue, or not glue, I need to screw this in to this piece of wood. And I'm gonna get it centered at 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches right there.
Yeah!
1.5. And 1.5.
Here.
I didn't even eat the.
Eat it.
Thank you, Dad.
Eat it.
I didn't even eat the
Eat it. I know. Turn it up.
the corn soup.
No, that's banging. Eat it.
I know. I'm gonna love it.
And I can see you ready to mess up.
They actually can. Okay.
Yeah, they can't see that awesome BLT I made for you, though.
Is no. And so now that that is secure, and then boom, perfect. And so I have these two.
You gotta eat your BLT.
I'm gonna eat this. Okay, so I have the front of the shelf and then the side lined up. It's so jank. Wet. Oh my fuck. Oh no. Okay, look at that. We did it. We did it. And no mistakes. No, yeah, it worked perfectly. That does not look pretty. And I want to get roasted in the comments because that was terrible. You can, if it'll focus, you can just barely see the two. There we go. I stabbed the screwdriver in right there. I just don't know how to line it up any other way with the resources I have. And there you have it. How to improperly connect wood at a 90-degree angle. Now we need to do it on the other side. But it's a very incomplete shelf, but I'm hoping it is a good one. Okay, so the shelf fits in passably. I'll give this a pass. It fits pretty good. We just need to connect the drawers. All of shelf and go by your side. So and we're gonna do some measurements. And then I'm going to connect this to here. Time to get this screw on. There should be a third screw, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we attached a drawer. It's not done yet, but look at that. Boom. What?
No. Okay, I'm not going to use any of the audio in that clip because it's all going to be copyright claimed because we're listening to music. But what's going on in this clip is we are cutting out the bottom and the back of the drawers. This is just 1/4-inch plywood, so it's super thin. And he's just cutting it. My dad is just cutting it apart with a knife. And then, yeah, we're just gonna attach it to the drawers.
Okay, I very scuffedly screwed in the back. Okay, so I screwed in the bottom of the drawer and the back. It doesn't look that pretty, but thankfully it's the bottom and I'm not gonna see that. And there we go. Once I put this in, I will have 1 out of 2 drawers, and it is pitch black out, so yeah, I might be done for tonight. Here's the back. It does not look good, but all I really need to do is add a handle. I'm waiting on the legs to come. Damn, that is I don't know why, but that is like so hard to pull out. I'm thinking, I'm hoping once I put a handle on, I'll be able to just pull it out more easy. Okay, so I actually went and bought 2 door handles. They're, I don't know, they're fine. I like them. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this one a while. Okay, we have to find center. Yeah. I guess technically I could drill it through the front. It'll probably work better.
Okay, boys and girls, if you were paying attention, you would have noticed that I'm using a different drill. I don't expect you to have noticed that, honestly, but I did buy my own drill and impact set at Lowe's for like $200. It was a lot of money, and I've spent a lot of money building this desk. I think I'm gonna keep track of it. Like, it'll be up on the screen. I'm probably at like $700 right now. I don't know. But it's a lot of money.
Uh-oh. Not the prettiest hole. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to look good. Okay, one drawer down. Now I'm gonna work on the other one. Okay, I think I found a better way to line this wood up so I can drill it together. I have a clamp positioned so that it's holding these semi in place. So I'm hoping it'll be easier to drill the hole through without the wood wobbling. That's the plan. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put the drawer in. The last step. Well, actually, we still have to put the drawer handle on. But, you know, this is very close to being done. I'm gonna test. Shut up. Nah, it's just. There we go. Okay.
It's always a little bit of a push the first time.
Actually know that.
Here we go.
Okay, we got the second drawer on properly. It was a hassle. I had to like disassemble it a bit so that it slides smoother. But the last step is putting this on, and then we're taking it up to my room. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! The handle! Ah!
Wow.
Oh, not yet. Oh, that thing was hot.
Nice.
Excuse me.
I'm cross-threading it, I think. Hello. Here we go.
Righty tighty. Will it be horizontal?
Boom. You could put a level up to that. It would be perfect. I don't know. But look at that. There we go.
Oh man, it's awesome.
Now me and Alex get to take it up to my bedroom in the attic. So that's going to be great.
Now wait, let me get by.
There's the flies on, baby. Oh no, could you turn the light on? Up this thing.
Well, you will think. Okay.
Oh,
So you gotta get up. Yes. You go with the fire. Here, grab hold of it here. Here, grab hold of it there. Grab your hands around it. There. Okay. You're gonna make it. Ah. Yeah, hold of it. Hold it underneath. Put your hand underneath. Put your hand underneath. So, okay. Then go straight into your brother's room, Zach. Go straight in. Set it down. Set it up. Set it up. You lift up, Zach. That's the only way you're gonna go through the turret. Scoot it in a little bit. I know. Sit it up right. Like that. Yeah. Right there. Yes. Okay. Alex, get it. Pass it. Sorry, I'm doing part of the camera work. So you basically gonna do that, by the way.
Remember, hold it horizontal.
Oh, fuck you.
No, if you gotta tip it, lift it up. No, just tip it. You don't have to lift it up. Grab low, grab low. Grab low and lift it over the top. Come on, but you don't need it. You don't need it. That way you lift it across the table. And then Zach's gonna open to this boxer. No, you hang it. Wait. Lower it down. You have to. No, it's easy. Let it down on that first step there. The corner on the first step. Really? Oh, you have to touch the corner.
Now I gotta shift this over and place it right here. And then, yeah. I can't even add the desktop to the side of this because I don't have the table legs yet. I'm waiting on those to come. So this will just be here for probably, who knows, 2 weeks until I can get rid of this and build the rest of the desk. So
it sounds like you got a good break there.
yeah, I got a good break. I'm not gonna be doing something for who knows how long. I don't know.
Right on.
Yeah.
Guys, we finally did it. Massive progress in the project. Took me how long? Like, I think I'm only on day 10, but in reality, it's been like 3 weeks that I've been doing this at this point. I just took like days off because I had work. So really like I'm doing things on my days off, which I have 3 days off out of the week. So it might only be day 8 or day 10 or whatever, but I've been doing this for how long? Plus when I first ordered everything, it took days to ship. So this has been a long time already, and I still am obviously not fully complete. But this felt really accomplishing. Is that the word? Organizing all my junk on the shelf. It felt really nice to do that. I could actually do something with it, finally. Alrighty. Oh, shit. The table legs are here. Ooh. That kind of looks cool. And it is actually black. It's like gray. I wasn't expecting that. So these actually not perfectly match my drawer handles, but I actually like them. Look at this. A raw steel care kit. What is this? With a little care, raw steel will last a lifetime. All of our unfinished steel arrives dirty with a thin layer of steel yard residue to protect it from rust. Sealing your raw steel with wax, paint, or a clear coat will keep it looking its best. Yo, so y'all know, I just showed you, I got the table legs in the mail. And instead of just attaching them like this, well, you know, it would be like that, right? Instead of doing that, I was gonna add another piece of wood right here because this is only 3/4 inch thick. So I was gonna take some leftover wood, cut it up, and then glue a piece on top of here so that I could screw a longer nail into the wood. Like, I don't even know, I'd have to use like a 1/2 inch nail or something. And I don't know how secure that would be, so I'm just gonna glue a piece on top so that it's like, so that I can use like a longer nail or screw to connect the legs to it. So, another thing, I bought a router. So I was gonna use a router to make the edges of this wood nice and fancy. I already tried. I didn't like the router or the bit I was using. So I'm using a 40, I changed it out and I'm using a 45 degree, I think it's a chamfer. And I was just gonna route the edges cause it would look prettier. This is completely unnecessary and I spent a lot of money on the router kit, like $250, and then I bought a bit set and that was another price that was pretty expensive. If you guys do this, this is like completely unnecessary. I did not need to buy all of this. I just wanted to because I want to make more wood projects. But if you want to make a table, you do not need to do all this. And yes, because I'm adding new pieces, I'm going to stain these to match this. So it's going to be another hours long process, but whatever, it's what I signed up for. So okay, that was pretty good. Okay, and there is two piece. Okay, here's the leftover. We don't need it though. We have these, and then we're gonna glue these to the main. Well, actually, we're gonna stain and polyurethane these, and then we're gonna glue them to the main piece. Then we're gonna attach the legs. Awesome. Alright, boys and girls, I'm trying to line up the last little pieces on the bottom. I still haven't attached the legs. It's been weeks since they got them, but hey, I've been busy. I'm gonna glue these down. They're both gonna be 5 inches apart. I'm gonna glue them down. I'm gonna put the legs on, and then only like 2 more days of work, and I should have the desk fully complete. My room is a mess right now, so I have to empty out a bunch of stuff to make room for this desk. I need to get rid of my old desk, and I have a bunch of stuff on it. But like 2 or 3 more days, and this will be fully installed in my room. So I just need to fucking finish the process. Shouldn't be that long though, so I'm happy about that. Oh, it's hot up here. Right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the vacuum. Okay. Oh, I just kicked it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's legs. And now, there we go, jeez. There's legs on the table. Now we just need to move my old table and assess the situation from there. Okay, so I got the desk down, and we're just gonna set it outside of my house, and hopefully somebody takes it, and it's just gonna be free. So that's the plan.
Ta-da. No, that's... Okay. Hey, look at that. Okay. It's lined up. Interestingly, I think it's on a slant, which, you know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do, and at this point, oh, hey, look at that. I was expecting the pen or the pencil to roll. Oof. Now if I put a circular pencil on here, I feel like I might not get as lucky. Let's see if it rolls. Oh, hey. I need a freaking level, cause it I think it's very visibly slanted, but it's good enough to where my pencil doesn't roll. Yeah, that is slanted. Okay, so this is what I was going to connect this to. And as you can see, this obviously isn't a 90-degree angle. Okay, so I have the desk top lined up, and I'm realizing I messed up a little bit. So this isn't a 90-degree angle. I have a level, and you can tell it's not perfect, but also it's not that bad. So I'm gonna attempt to bend this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. This is steel, so I'm gonna look into that. But I think just bending this so that it lines up properly would be the best option for me, and the easiest. I don't know. We'll see what I can come up with. But I just want to get done. I mean, my room is like a mess right now. It'll be a mess whether I finish this or not, but it'll be less of a mess. So I just want to get this done. Okay, so I have these on a vise, and this one is the one that fits properly, and this one I haven't touched yet. And I'm just gonna show you how little I actually needed to bend it. That much. That's like a degree. And it's lined up perfectly. But yeah, so I needed to bend this like a degree down, and it's perfect. So I'd say my table is actually pretty lined up. It just looked like it wasn't. But this fits now. So I just need to bend this piece as much as this, and then we can hook these up and call it done. Oh, my back. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, my back. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, look at that. Look at that shit. It's connected. Finally got it done, bro. This was... I learned so much. And one thing I learned is to not do it this way.
But I haven't tested this out yet, so... Okay, okay. That doesn't... Hey, like... Oh. Oh, shit. Look at that. I don't know what happened the first time. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, I'm done. Holy crap. What a long project. But that is the end result. And I am really happy about this. I learned a lot. I know what not to do next time I attempt something like this. And yeah. Look at that. Okay, so I finally get to sit in my new desk. I'm happy with the results. If I was to build another desk, I definitely would do a lot of things differently. Well, yeah, there'd be a lot of things. There'd be a lot of things that I would do differently. Connections are a big one. Like, the way I connected these L brackets was not good. It was like, I did it terribly. I would never do that again. It was really scuffed, but it worked out after, like, a lot of pain. I had to do a lot of finessing to get it to line up, but I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I spent a lot of money. The wood and the table legs, those right there alone, I think cost me $560, which is a lot of money, probably out of a lot of people's budget. And then not only that, I bought a impact driver and a drill and a router, and that was and a router bit set. That was like another $500 some. Hardware, probably another $100. I spent over $1,000 to build this, so I don't mind. I didn't mind spending the money because I like how it turns out. I have my own desk. It was a learning experience, and I want to make more furniture actually. But if I attempt another project, I definitely know what I would do differently. Speaking of projects, I have this coat hanger, and I use it for my pants. I kind of want to build something where there's 2 layers. I don't know. I might make a video on it. This might be my next project. I want to build something that could hold more shoes because it's a little bit cramped. It's a little bit cramped. That's the word, right? Yeah. So that might be my next project. Aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The video, I think, is going to be really long. And I apologize. Next video, if I make another video, I'm going to make it a lot shorter. I think I right now I'm editing it. It's really long. I'm going to cut down on future uploads, but if you enjoyed the video, maybe you should like it and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you learned something, because I know I learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot. So yeah, I guess that's it for now.